turn it on, maybe the shoes. Maybe the team, maybe the camp, maybe the crew. You need a win, who need a win, that's all we do. I've been a king and I've been about mine. Never could doubt mine, they running the route, I leave them outline when I hit them. We step on, spin, move, in zone, scope. From sideline to touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go.
Tonight, from the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Two weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center.
And I saw that he had an interesting quote in the research packet that we had after last week's game. It's all on me now. I've got to lead my team and find a way for us to win a game. 0-2, but they're at home. I guess he's going to try to find a way to get involved early.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, he can't hold him.
Kamara. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Kamara, the ball carrier.
The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago.
14 carries, 62 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that, but they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 14 yards is the pickup, first down New Orleans. They'll look to throw. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
By number 25.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
4-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and...
Going quickly here to Thomas.
The pass.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Strong coverage by Washington, and now 4th down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Remains tied, 0-0.
Partner doesn't seem like it, but that's a tough spot for a kicker. First drive of the game, and they're calling on him. He should be warmed up. He should be into the game, but sometimes it's almost like, oh, what, now already? Can't they put it in the end zone? What's going on here?
Yeah, he's probably saying, if you can't get it in the end zone, can you give me a 30, 40-yarder? A long one, and he can't connect.
Saints 46-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. This is caught. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
And that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This throw is going to be incomplete.
Intended
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Complete. Kendall Fuller there on the coverage.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Alexander Johnson. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
He's got the first down inside the 10. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. From 6 yards away. And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again.
And he'll look to rebound from the early interception that led to 6 points the other way.
And when he threw the interception and he had to come to the sideline, I guarantee his first thought wasn't about the interception itself, but what could result. And I know he was thinking to himself, come on, defense, bail me out. Well, they weren't able to in this situation. Now he's got to go out and atone for it himself, but he can't force things.
Well, this will wind up as Saints first down as the tackle made here at the 36.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39.
He's brought down.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And 3.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside game. Now he's stripped. He lost the football.
And it's Washington that scoops it up.
And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the first down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the first down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
Mario Davis there on the stop. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's
from the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
a gain of.
Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 12-yard line.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and inches.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. From 6 yards away.
And Washington is able to stretch their lead.
Lining up.
Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
21-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight.
It's 4th down.
And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And taken right on the 30. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
They started on the ground with Eckler, and he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And that is incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, and it's third down.
It's third down. And
now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he fires one, but incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Open man is the tight end Troutman. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. The Saints on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he is going to have a Saints first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. 8 yards there and a first down.
At the 29-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris.
The pass.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
back to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
down by William.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11.
2nd and 11. And now Harris lost it. It's a fumble. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
The ball carrier.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They almost had it. The big D lineman nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
Pickup. First down, Washington.
On the ground, it's Eckler. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington first down.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38.
Now Washington.
Now Eckler. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
The stop by Marcus Davenport. A gain of 2.
They'll run here with Eckler. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
4th down after the New Orleans defense holds serve.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is.
Washington 14.
Listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. They'll set up to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
The pass.
They'll contain him to just 4, second down.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second.
He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
That's good.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
And his throw here is incomplete. The Saints on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
It's now 4th down and 1.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And Lutz puts this one through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
Saints 3.
So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
Marshawn Lattimore there defensively.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Cameron Jordan so tough to block as he gets in there to record the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
20-yard line.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Washington will take over 1st and 10.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. Cameron Jordan able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. So good work there on the defensive side for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and until their offense can get into rhythm, their defensive players and staff have got to say to themselves, we've got to make it work. We've got to stand in here and make sure nothing else happens until our guys start moving the ball.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
The pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Kicker, defense.
So not just running into the punter, but roughing the punter.
And I'm struggling with this one. You know, you're watching it, partner. Is it more the first rather than the latter? This is a tough one. It almost feels like he felt like he had to call it on that play.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
8 yards on the
Again, it's Kamara.
up 2nd and 2.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Again, the ball.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
That's complete to Troutman right side. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
32-yard line.
Now this will be a jet sweep. Here's Thomas with it. Kyle Fuller, the one to make the tackle. 2nd and 6.
By Kyle Fuller. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 17-yard line. 11 yards there. First down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving. Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
That is caught inside the 5. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Spun away from one tackler, but really nowhere to go after that as they stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and
on second and goal, they'll give it to him again. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe it.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Saints have cut it back within a score.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on third and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Two-point conversion here.
That keeps this Washington.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Leaping, and he makes the grab. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And he slings one that's incomplete. Robert Tonyan was the one he was looking for, but now it'll be 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
They're going to look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington first down. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Got a man. It's Tonyan complete. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. The loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack?
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
12 yards there and a first down.
First down, Washington.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
He was brought down at the 28-yard.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. He's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Cameron Jordan in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that?
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. No gain on the screen there at 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
Go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Murray, incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Complete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete to Troutman. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. The open man is Smith. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
At the 4-yard line.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas there to make the grab. And the Saints are back within a score. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Saints.
What's good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, They have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. It's Eckler again. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Very quickly here, and that's complete. And the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they'll indeed take a knee. And they'll try to run the option here. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
3rd down.
Washington about to close this one out as they are down to a knee. So with that knee, 3 weeks in the books, and they creep above 500 now at 2-1.
You know, I played with a guy once after taking a knee at the end of the game, and he came in and grabbed the equipment manager and said, make sure you wash that spot, special, because I just took a knee for it. That tells you how much guys enjoy that, because getting a win, no one takes it for granted.
Well, Charles, a pretty exhilarating finish to the end of this ball game. At the end, the Hail Mary prayers, though, they went unanswered. Could have won it, but couldn't get it done.
Almost felt schoolyard or playground, didn't it? You know, you remember when you called that play? Everybody just go long and try and find someone open. They gave it a shot, but unable to successfully complete it.
So for Washington, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Big D to take on the Cowboys. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host